It tends that the target audience for digipacks tend to be the more alternative audience. You know, it's smaller albums, you know, smaller bands, smaller releases, because it's not only cheaper, but because it's different. These bands like to be different, these people like to be different, hence, like, you know, this digipack, there's no other digipack the same as this one. Or the same as this one by Radiohead from 2007 that opens up like so. I think, you know, this will appeal to the more un-mainstream audience even more because, you know, it's, once again, it's different, it's something new. You know, it also appeals to the bigger audiences because, I mean, it's still just a CD cover, but for the people who are bored, the artsier people who want something a bit different, it appeals to them. It also appeals to the older generations who liked vinyl because it's the same, although not as big and there's not as much emphasis on the art. It's you know, it's the same sort of feel you get. You know, you get that kind of nice feel, and a lot of emphasis is placed on the art. You know, a bit more than CDs with pop-out leaflets and stuff like this. You know, I think it's just a bit more about not just what is inside the CD, but they've tried a bit harder making something that's visually pleasing, you know, designing some concepts and some imagery that actually goes with the music, as well as just having the music itself. So I'd say the target audience are kind of people who are into more alternative music, not pop music. Some of these bands are popular, but in the genre of pop music, like, you know, it's not appealing to you know, younger, you know, girls and boys under kind of the age of 14. It's appealing to people who would be considered to like more intelligent music. So not appealing to like Justin Bieber fans or like Westlife or all that stuff. It's appealing to the definitely a lot more acoustic, although electrical as well, with Portishead, you know, who are trip hop. So I think it covers, you know, quite a wide spectrum of genres, but bands in those genres who like to be a bit more different. And that is the target audience, people who like to be a bit more different, you know, people who like new things, maybe musicians, like people who are musicians themselves, because it's more for the less poppy, mass-produced, generic music, more something that's got something musically there that is good. And, you know, the kind of artsy people, the hipsters. It's the target audience, really, kind of people from, say, you've got the newer kind of bands like this. This was released this year. This is a very small band, which will be people from, you know, kind of university students, maybe a few people in their upper 20s listening to this. Very kind of synth poppy but new, which is, you know, that is happening at the moment. And then you've got stuff like Peel, Public Image, which will be, you know, this is people from like kind of 35 to, you know, possibly 60 who will be into this. So quite a wide range in age, but not the very younger ages.